I think we're live, buddy. Hello, everybody. Oh shit! Were we getting hosted right off the bat? Oh, is that you? Okay. This is episode 3 of Game Rebellion, a live podcast on Twitch and YouTube that features streamers from the platforms of Twitch and YouTube, and other platforms are not out of the question, but mostly it's Twitch and YouTube. Hello, everybody. There we go. New mistake. So we have CarbineMonoxide as our guest for episode 3. There he is, Mr. Bowtie himself. Man, I don't know if you noticed, but in the picture I totally cut out your bow tie and then made it extra glowy.
Oh. Yeah, it's the bow tie kind of shines and does its own thing, so.
I was gonna add these like sun ray shines coming out of it, but it was just, you know, I was getting really ambitious. I'm like, you know what, this thing does not need to be that serious.
Yeah, I thinking about trying to get maybe some light up bow ties and have their own sun rays and shit coming out of them sometime. But
right on. CarbineMonoxide is a Twitch streamer. CarbineMonoxide. Been streaming for how long now?
Maybe May, I think, was my first like absolute bullshit garbage stream. Been kind of improving since, but around May, I'd say.
Right on, right on. Okay. Well, I discovered CarbineMonoxide by Reddit. I left a post there asking for people to do this Twitch stream, and he reached out. He wanted to do it. Here we are, like a month later. It's kind of a while, but whatever. So, how are you doing tonight, man?
Pretty good, pretty good. Might be coming on with some food poisoning, but it's okay.
I can hear the gurgles.
Yeah. And if it doesn't want to be inside of my body, it'll come out one way or the other, so.
Fair enough. Well, hopefully we can have, I don't know, some vomit. That'd be great.
Yeah, I got my trash can right here. It's full of beer bottles, so we'll try and fill those back up. Yeah. At least we'll get something interesting if I throw up, right?
As long as we get to see it, it'd be cool. All right, moving on. Let's get these questions out of the way. Let's get to know the carbine monoxide. Okay, I got one question. You don't know this one. This one wasn't prepped for you. Where does the name come from? How did you come up with that name? Curious.
Oh shit. This name was actually, it's kind of funny because they're closing down AOL Instant Messenger like this year, and they just started announcing that today. And it was the first screen name that I ever came up with that didn't have any numbers on it.
Okay.
And it just kind of followed me from there. Like I've used it for all kinds of shit, and I don't know. After that, it just kind of seemed like fit because I played a lot of war games and just kind of jibed, I guess. No one can pronounce it right for some reason. Like no one in the States. Like if you're from the UK and you say carbine, that's fine. But in the States, it's called a carbine. So.
Okay.
Yep.
Well, let's go to a question that you are prepped for.
All right.
You know this one. Tell us about what CarbineMonoxide is and why you began streaming. Let's hear it.
CarbineMonoxide is kind of my way to like be out there and socialize and like I don't know. I've got kids and I wanted a way to kind of get out there and be myself and have fun with people I don't know. And it kind of spurred off from there. I started streaming just so my wife could watch me play some Overwatch. And from there, she's like, this is kind of fun. I picked it up and started getting a following, and not really a following. I got maybe 300 followers, like 10 viewers, but it's a place for people to come, hang out, no religion, politics, bullshit, hate, any of that stuff. You just come out, you can call me an asshole, make fun of me, do whatever you want, and yeah, that's it. It's a place to get away from everything and chill and find someone like me to make fun of.
Word? Oh, I just spilled beer everywhere. Why did I do that?
That's good. Good.
So,
I like it.
Are you drinking? You drinking something tonight? What do you got?
Yeah, I ran out of beer, so I'm drinking cheap wine out of a coffee mug.
Well, as a show tradition, cheers, mate. I am drinking Voodoo Ranger Atomic Pumpkin. It's a New Belgium beer. It's a pumpkin ale featuring cinnamon and habanero chili peppers for just the right amount of heat. It's brilliant. So it's definitely a white girl drink, but with habanero
It's got the pumpkin
in it.
spice in it, yeah.
Pumpkin spice with habanero. So it's so it's technically more like a white guy drink, I guess. White girl guy.
Yeah, because you get to like shit fire later and drink pumpkin spice now. It's great.
It's actually not that hot. It just has this little hint of habanero spice.
Nice,
You get a little bit of warmth going down in your, this sarcophago waga thing that you got in there. What is that thing called?
Sarcophagus. No, wait, that sarcophagus is
Yeah, that's what I almost said. Sarcophagus.
No, not
Sarcophagus.
cervix.
What is
I'm
this
pretty
word?
bad at anatomy.
Google.
Corset. Cul-de-sac. I'm just calling out C names.
Esophagus.
Yeah,
Esophagus.
Esophagus. There's no C.
It doesn't start with an S or a C. What the fuck's wrong with our brains?
Oh well.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
Now that mystery is solved, let's move on to the next question. I need to have these graphics, so it'll like number 2.
I would like the transitions, kind of like the shaky screen shit that's going on. And
yeah. What do you main, and how long have you been streaming? You said you started back in May, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started streaming back in May, and I started off as an Overwatch streamer, and it's way too, especially back then when it was still like one of the big games, it was way too fucking saturated for me to play. So I just kind of bounced around. I found a game called Scrap Mechanic that had like 10 viewers, and that was when I found out that if I played a game that no one else played, that more people would come. And then I stumbled into The Sims one day. I got the EA Origin Access Pass for like a penny a month or some crazy shit. And then people were like, oh my God, a guy plays The Sims. We might want to watch that. And that's where I get my viewers. And I've kind of been maining The Sims 4. I didn't ever think I would, but that's my niche. I just get in there and scum around and make sleazy characters that do stupid shit. Yeah, I was just watching chicks take showers and whatnot. I kind of get the stream up so I can see what's going on. But
I can't sneak one up on you. Can't sneak up on you, man.
It's mostly about banging your way to the top and theft and murder. And
so life.
Yeah.
Just typical average day for an American.
Yeah, typical American life right there. No taxes, surprisingly enough, but lots of bills. You pay bills in the game. Why not?
Man, I really want to play this fucking bread clip real quick.
I am bread. That is a fantastically horrible. Oh, I know which one this is. Man. This is Matt trying to get his fucking toast going.
Hush.
Matt,
it's funny.
Have you ever made toast before?
It's the best part.
Come on. Get up there and make the toast. No, that's not. Matt.
Matt. You're not making the toast, man.
No fucking clue what you're doing. Not have sex with it, Matt. Come on.
That's funny.
Oh man.
So who's Matt? He comes over and streams with you sometimes?
Yeah, he's a lifelong friend of mine. I've known him since 6th grade. It's like 18 years or some crazy stuff like that. And
Christ, that's a long time.
Yeah, he comes over and plays games, and I usually get intoxicated when he comes over, and that's kind of how I Am Bread happened.
Right on. Well, this is your most viewed clip, and it's actually pretty funny. I think this needs to be posted on Contagious Laughter on Reddit. But that's just me.
I'm kind of a Reddit noob. Like the only Reddit that I check out is
right now.
Twitch. I'm okay with that. That's people come and watch me intoxicated and all those sorts of things.
Submit a new video. And here we go. Let's see if we can get this thing some clicks, man. Let's get some views.
You need to send me a link to that later so I can actually read it.
Okay. What am I going to call this? Let's see. What's the bread, fail, bread, cat litter? Nah, that's not good enough. No, we could do better than that.
We could do better.
What's his name again?
Matt.
I'm just going to Should I choose an alias name instead?
No, his Twitch name is Matt Hirschfeld. Like he just throws it all out there for the world to troll.
Matt can't get the bread in the hole. There we go.
Sounds like some dirty smut film. I like it.
Submit.
Perfect.
Hopefully I don't get banned. I didn't even read the rules. Whatever.
It's just rules.
Sometimes I just find out the rules afterwards instead of beforehand. I don't know. Life's more fun that way for me.
Yeah, it's like signing contracts and whatnot. You know you've done something wrong when you get sued. It's fine.
Oh man, I just got out of it. I was in a deposition yesterday. I'm being sued. Fucking soul sucking. Ugh.
Yeah, see, you've got some experience in it. It's fine. You'll be okay.
Yeah. The worst part are just the depositions in court. That's it. Oh, the rest of it's whatever. Okay. Next question.
I'm ready. Let's do this.
Where do you plan on taking CarbineMonoxide, the Twitch channel, in the future? And what are your goals?
I plan on taking this Twitch channel wherever my followers and viewers will let it go. I don't really like. It'd be awesome to like be partnered and do this shit for a living, but it's obviously like a pipe dream and all that stuff. Like if it happens, cool. If not, oh well. I just really want to take it wherever my followers want me to take it. Like they suggest things, I'll do it. They don't want me to do things anymore, I'll stop, because if it weren't for them, I wouldn't have anyone to talk to. I'd just be talking to myself like I did the first like 2 or 3 months that I was streaming. And my goals are just to make people laugh in just about any legal way possible. So
you've been streaming since May.
Yeah.
So what is that, like 4 months? 4 or 5 months now?
June, July, August. About 5 months, yeah.
Okay. So, and you started with 0 followers back in May?
Yes.
So you got 341 followers since May on Twitch.
Yeah, most of them have been
impressive.
within like the past two months.
Right
really.
on.
I
Cool.
was at maybe 100 a couple months ago, and that was just about it.
Dude, that's really impressive. Can you refresh that?
Who, me or you?
Oh no, my wife. Sorry.
Oh.
We have the other. We have a multiple screens checking everything out, and that one was glitched out, and she has control of it. Get the volume off. Yeah. Thank you. It's all kinds of quality control going on here.
Oh, excuse me. Get that food poisoning and
You're a trooper, man.
burping and stuff.
Speaking of troopers, let's skip ahead to question number 8. So,
All right.
You were in the military.
Yes.
Could you tell us a little bit about that?
I was in the Army for about 4 years. I appreciate it. Thank you. And yes, our dress blues have bow ties. I know that.
Good for you, at least.
Not all the other branches enjoy bow ties as much.
We have
as
swords. We don't
Yeah.
have bow ties. We have swords. Can't kill anybody with a bow tie.
Yeah, that is true.
You got to be able to, even when you're dressed nice, you got to be able to kill somebody, and a bow tie is not going to do it. You got to have a sword. Marines do.
I don't know. I'm pretty sure that my looks can kill. I'm a pretty dapper individual here, thank you. And
oh man.
And being a former infantryman, I have to be as cocky as I can all the time, because why else join the infantry? But yeah, I was in the Army for 4 years, deployed to Afghanistan for 9 months, and got out when I came back because my daughter was born while I was deployed, and we were pretty much like, yeah, if we have any more kids, we don't want to miss that stuff. So
Fair point, man.
Yep.
I got out because fuck, dude. Marines.
stuff and things that happen.
There's this famous quote from an Air Force colonel, right? Mm-hmm. And it's a black guy, and he says, "The Marines ain't prejudiced. They treat everybody like they're black." And it's true, dude. Man, the Marines they treat each other so horribly, you know, and everyone hates it, and they're like, "Ah, fuck the Marine Corps," and they all get out, and they're like, "Yeah, the Marine Corps," and I'm still like, "Man, that stuff sucked."
See, I like to think in the Army we all hate each other out of love.
Right.
Like I am so happy that I'm out, but every single day I miss it, and I would love to just be like, yeah, I probably should have stayed in. But then I think more about it, and I'm like, no, I do get to come home whenever I want. And
yeah,
so it's got its ups and downs, and it was like a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. I mean, there's good things in my experiences from the Marines and stuff, but the negatives far outweigh the positives for me. 4 years is enough.
Yeah.
Out. So let's see here. Back to streaming. Thank you for your service, sir.
Thank you for your support and thank you for your service. Thank you. I just said thank you like 6 times.
We should say thank you for your service and shake hands crossed like this, and just go, thank you for your service. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you.
I'm on a delay, but okay,
thank you.
Yeah.
Just we could just constantly.
We could do that crossed arms drinking thing where like we that they do at weddings.
Then we could just we should just pat each other in the back, just saying thank you for your just for about 15 minutes.
over and over. People just like, what assholes? Look at these guys.
What do you love most about streaming? What's the thing that makes you keep going live every night?
Full out, straight, hardcore, blunt, honest answer. I fucking love attention. And when people come to watch me, I get attention and it's great. It could be positive attention, negative attention. I've always been the kind of person who just like that. Watch me on a video and put me on Chromecast me to your 85-inch curved TV so your neighbors can see it. Shit, I love it. Fucking love it.
That's an honest hit. That's probably the most honest anyone's ever been.
Yeah, I do it for the kids. Yeah, the children.
All right, what do you hate most about streaming? When you don't have attention?
No, that I can get by with that. I hate shitty trolls. If you're gonna come in and troll me, put some fucking creativity in it. Don't just come in and start shouting the N-word out. Like, just no, that's boring and dumb and it doesn't work. I want you to come in and legitimately troll the fuck out of me so that I have to think about it and it gets me going and it distracts me from what I'm doing, but not in like a you're spamming and I have to like stop because one of my moderators didn't like ban you. Like, make me think. Like, someone came in and started talking about Marxism, and if it weren't for Matt being here and him having a law degree and being like one of the people who he's like a community manager for a video game and shit like that, if he weren't here, I would have stumbled my ass off on that and I would have looked dumb and that would have been some good trolling. But no, he just jumped right in and started talking about theses he's written and stuff. So do shit like that. Don't come in and
challenge accepted.
Asshole. Yeah. I welcome you and also bring bits. Yeah.
I will come when you least expect it.
That's what she said. No.
I will come when I least expect it.
That's what I say.
All right. What do you think would make Twitch, or I mean, if you want to answer YouTube as well, but I don't know. This is kind of Twitch oriented here. What do you think would make Twitch a better platform?
I thought about this for a while, and to make Twitch a better platform would be the way I see you could do that is making it the discovery process for like viewers, making it so that they could find content easier. Like, you go on YouTube and if you're signed into a computer that you normally use, you open up YouTube and it's just like, here's shit you've never seen before that you might like. If you log into Twitch, it's like, hey, here's this person that's playing a game that you don't like, but he's partnered and they're playing some tabletop thing that you don't care about. And I think it's because of the way that like Google has collected analytics and statistics on people and how like people have to fill out all this shit in YouTube to tailor their stuff to be found. Where in Twitch, you just go in, you're like, here's my name, here's the game I'm playing, and here's a brief title, here's a couple communities. And it puts it all on the user and not anywhere close to on the streamer. And I feel as if they'd make it harder on the streamer so they actually have to like try and categorize their stuff better and make it more relevant to what people are looking for, and easier on the user. Then not only would it be easier for people to find stuff that they'd like, but it would also kind of not weed out. I'm not saying that like if you're not dedicated to streaming, you shouldn't stream, but those that are like truly hitting it every day, like they come home from work, they look up stuff on Reddit, they're constantly reading forums and like getting on Twitter and stuff like that. People who are truly trying to market themselves and putting their heart into it can do it, and it's less about luck and more about like work at that point, I would say. That would be my one change for making Twitch better. You're looking up me watching Katy Perry. It's great, and my giant disgusting lunches.
I just figured I would put something interesting on the screen while you were giving me a really good answer. You know what? I want to touch on that a little bit. That's a really fucking good idea, dude. That's what's wrong with Twitch. That's it right there. You just nailed it, man.
It's too hard to find new shit.
Yeah. Like, okay, the only way you could do it is let's do it. Let's do it right now. I'm going to go on Twitch, right? Yep. And I'm going to go to browse, okay? Here we go. Browse. Now, by default, it just shows you all the games the most popular, right? And that's fine. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think that let's go PUBG, right? Really hot game. All these big streamers to see. I don't know who that is. Oh, Shroud. Yeah, I know who that is. Summit G. All the big normal guys are at the top.
Right up at top. Yep.
And
Which
then
is good for them. I mean, they deserve that because they bust their ass to get up there. But
right. But I think by default, it shouldn't just show you who's the biggest.
no, it should try and find stuff that you watch. Like this one's considered to be funny.
Recommended.
And yeah,
It needs recommendations.
Yeah, that would be perfect.
Needs recommendations that uses an algorithm to follow the Twitch user and get data on them and figure out what types of things they might want to watch. And there's got to be a way, dude. This would change the platform. It would make it so everyone that's smaller can have a fucking chance.
And they've got the powerhouse that is Amazon behind them, so they've definitely. Yeah. I think it's just early in the game for them. I mean, YouTube has been perfecting this for years, and on top of that, they're owned by a company that's been doing nothing but this for their business since they started. So I think after a while, I mean, if Twitch got that down, they might weed out YouTube. And I know it's like sacrilege to say that like YouTube won't be the video platform, but it could. It could. Because I'd much rather watch someone live than watch something pre-recorded, honestly. Because then you have a chance of seeing something fucked up.
There.
Yep. Sorry, I was reading my my Twitter feeds.
I figure, I'm mesmerized by this tweet. It's one of the most interesting tweets I've seen in a long time. And I just had to, retweet it. It's very retweetable. Can't believe it has 0 retweets except for
I have
mine.
to look at it. What is it? Oh, my food. Yep. Yeah, you can get that for $6. It's meatloaf, mashed potatoes, and corn, and it weighs about 5 pounds. It's $6. I eat that, and I want to go to sleep at work. It's great.
You can get that for 99 cents out of a frozen Hungry Man.
Yeah, but I don't. Those aren't really potatoes, though. That's like sawdust and chalk. I think.
Yeah, and milk and butter. Yeah.
Yep. It's pretty bad. I'm not a big fan of instant potatoes. It's not my favorite meal, and I won't eat it unless I'm about to die.
Okay. What's with the bow tie, dude?
Yeah,
Explain.
the bow tie.
Explain.
The bow tie has been asked a lot anytime someone comes in. They're like, hey, your game title was kind of cool, but it's the bow tie that brought me to your stream. And that was just luck. Like, I was going through Kohl's when they were having like that, holy shit, the seasons are changing. We're selling all this stuff at an extremely low price. And here's the rack of shit that people wouldn't buy regardless of what season it is. And there was some really bad looking checkered shirt that came with a bow tie. And I was like, fuck, I'm going to get this shirt. And it was also the same day that I got my new webcam for my stream. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to look good as fuck for this stream. So I get all the detail, like the bow tie. I actually have that bow tie right here. This exact bow tie, this little.
Get it.
This one. It's so sharp. It's got little polka dots on it. And yeah, they're all clip-ons. I'm not ashamed to admit it. But it just worked one day. People started asking me about it, and I was like, you know what? That's CarbineMonoxide. CarbineMonoxide wears a goddamn bow tie. So, and I'm a dapper dude now. A dapper young man.
I'm impressed. I think having a look for your show is good. I can't make up my goddamn mind. I put on my Marine shit just to say fucking Semper Fi, fucking Army's fucking gay. Marines are cool, whatever for today. Yep. But I'm always wearing something different. I like to do a lot of props, but I can't stick with anything. And I think it's really cool for the guys that just they stick with it, and then you start building a look. Yep. It's good marketing for your show.
I won't stream without a bow tie or a colored shirt. Luckily, I get a bunch of cheap, shitty ones. Like I'll wear polos with bow ties. If it has a collar, it's getting a bow tie, and if I don't have a bow tie, the stream's canceled. So. Okay,
fair enough, dude. Yep. The man has morals. The man has
standards.
Standards, yeah. Yep. No morals. Those are gone.
Yeah, I watched one of my first really drunken sim streams. I think one of those are on YouTube. My wife cuts him up for me and puts them on YouTube. That was just when I was like, yeah, I don't care who's watching, and I just bad all around. I don't think those VODs are up anymore, luckily, but yeah. There's no morals.
So, how long have you've been streaming on Twitch since May? But how long have you like known about Twitch?
I've known about Twitch for a while. Like I've seen some. I honestly didn't get it. I was like, who the fuck wants to watch people play video games? And I was like that for a couple of years. And the only reason why I did Twitch is because my wife wanted to watch me play Overwatch, but I played on PC, and she obviously didn't want to sit behind me. I was like, I could probably get it up on the TV somehow. And then when I started doing that, I got interested in like, maybe I could actually do this. And I started watching other streamers. I'm like, this is pretty fun. And then one of my favorite like YouTubers started streaming. And I was like, oh, that's why people like watching Twitch. So I've known about it since I didn't know about it when it was just in TV, but like right after that, when it started getting a little more popular, is when I became aware of what it was. It just had no idea of why it was what it was.
What did I do that for? There we go. Something's bugging me on my stream. I'm way tiny, and you're like giant. I need to be bigger.
It's these big, broad shoulders of mine. I'm telling you. I am a really small guy in real life, but you're growing. I like it. I'm on a delay seeing you, but
yeah, there we go.
Very, very nice.
That's better. That's more proportionate. Except I can do this. I'm not in my fucking. You can see all my layers and shit.
I like it.
So okay, the reason why I was asking that is because I want to since May you've gotten over 300 followers, 340 followers on Twitch.
Yes.
What advice do you have for anyone thinking about getting into this game?
Best advice would be don't be disheartened if no one shows up, because your first time streaming, no one's going to give a shit, and your second time and your 100th time, no one's going to care. Like they're going to come in, and if you're not talking, they're just gonna be like, oh, okay, someone's playing a game. If you don't you don't have to have a camera, but you better be damn interesting when you talk or be extremely good at the video game. But yeah, just keep at it. Like set a schedule, keep doing it over and over and over, and don't stop. Don't get disheartened. You get a troll that comes in, just brush him off, because you got to be consistent. You have to be able to talk to yourself if no one else is around. I did that.
I can do a lot more to myself than talk to myself.
Yeah, but you get banned for Twitch for that. It's if you keep the camera neck up, you might be okay.
Yeah, man, you have no idea what I'm doing with my hands.
Yeah, most of the time I'm wearing like underwear or shorts or something from like here down. This shirt's actually tied up so my belly button's
I'm cleaning a plate.
Yeah. I'm sharpening a knife right now.
Yeah.
But yeah, just stick with it. You'll get 1 or 2 viewers for like the first couple months, and unless you do something hilarious that makes its way onto Reddit and you explode, you're still gonna be just one person out of millions that want to do this. And if you give up easy or don't have a big heart or you don't really want it, you're not going to get it. Try some communities. There's some Twitch communities out there. Team streamer or support streamers. It's been a big one that brought me up. That they actually got my affiliate status. If it weren't for them, I wouldn't have been an affiliate. They get with communities of people who stream. That way, if you have any questions, you just ask them right there. Pretty much everyone on Twitch is really looking to grow, but they're also extremely friendly, and they really, really want to help you. Like, because if you help them and then they can help you, you've got people that host you all the time. Like they're going off, they got a bunch of people. I'll throw them your way. And one thing about hosts, don't be sad if someone throws you like 25 people and they just fucking leave. Because most of the time someone will like host you, and all those people specifically got on to watch that person, and they don't give a shit about you. You might get some followers and whatnot, but don't be disheartened from that. I mean, you just got to take your blows and keep going. That's the best advice I can give you.
Right on. Just to add on to that, I like to add a little bit of advice on this part of the show, and that is try and do something a little bit different, which I can't remember what I said last show, but network. Meet as many other people doing the same thing as you as possible in your area. So go meet them in real life, and then everyone that you can on Twitch or YouTube, go on there and meet all the other streamers and put things together like Monoxide and I are doing right now.
Yeah, it's fun too. You have a blast doing it. Like,
hell yeah.
I've enjoyed every time we've talked, and Now I've got a new streamer friend in the streaming community to hang out with and get ideas from and bounce shit off of. And
yeah, cheers, mate. Yep. If you want me to show you how to hold a weapon and stuff, just let me know.
Oh, you mean those old ass M16s you guys had? We got the new M4A1s and ACOGs and shit. So
yeah,
240 Limas. We don't use the Bravos anymore. You get that old shit out of here.
I'm cool with the old stuff. Yeah, we do.
When
have
we're
all
done
this
with our
shitty ass
shit, we'll
equipment.
pass it down to you.
Oh my god, dude! I don't. You know, I was always like the guys that got M4s and stuff, and the Marines are always like the people who actually don't go do anything.
Yeah.
You know, so the officers and the you know, other higher ups, you know, higher enlisted guys and people on the base and stuff like that. Like they get all the cool guns and the sidearms and things like that. And then us guys, we go out and we're actually doing stuff, and then they're like, yeah, okay, you get this fucking old ass M16 that's been to fucking Iraq and Afghanistan like 8 times.
Hey, can I get some Tech 15 batteries? No, we're out of those. Sorry.
Oh yeah, we never had any batteries for anything.
Just imagine that your fucking laser works. It's fine. How
Yeah.
are you going to shoot at night? Just don't. It's fine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Fuck it. At least we had plenty of ammo.
Oh, yeah. That would never
Plenty of
shortage.
ammo.
Just boxes and cases and crates and cans and just everywhere.
Okay. Who are your favorite streamers on Twitch? I love this question. I love it.
That's super easy, and I'm going to put them in order of my favorite to least favorite. And if any of them ever watch, if you're not number one, I'm sorry, but you can't fucking compete with Rabaz. Rabaz is by far my favorite YouTuber and streamer of all time. I don't know what it is about him. Maybe it's his accent. Maybe it's probably his attitude, and he just doesn't give a shit. He does what he wants. He plays what he wants, and he's hilarious. From there, I'd have to say Dr. Disrespect.
Can't believe he's not your number one. I've known him since he was like 3 years old, even though he's older than me.
I just started getting into him, honestly. Like I didn't get into him until I started getting into streaming. So, and I always just saw him and I'm like, that guy kind of looks like an asshole. And I watched him, I'm like, yeah, he is kind of an asshole. That's what's great
He's supposed to be
about
an asshole. Yeah, he's the villain.
Yeah, and he's great. He plays it fucking spot on every day, and he puts everything he can into his stream.
Yeah.
Like I watched this video of like him. Like someone made like a short documentary that my wife sent me of him and just like how he created his brand and how dedicated he was, and he's just hitting it hard every single day. And I love that man to death. I love that man to death. He's a great streamer. He's fantastic at what he does.
Very inspiring guy.
Oh yeah,
I'm super inspired by the guy. He's done a whole lot of stuff. I discovered him. A friend of mine was like, "Hey, you got to check out this game, Battlegrounds." It was during the last summer sale.
yeah.
Right. And I'm like, oh man, but it's not on sale. I don't want that shit. I want to buy stuff that's on sale. And he's like, okay, whatever, you know. But
Yeah.
I went up into my office and I just typed in the game on Twitch, and then there was this guy with a fucking wig on. Actually, I was like, is that guy wearing a wig, or like, what's up with this dude's hair? Look at this fucking guy. I just saw
thought
this
for
wild
sure.
look. So, and it was the biggest guy. So I click it, and then I'm like, who the fuck is this guy? And then, but I'm looking at this game, and I'm like, this game looks fun. Like, wow, I'm actually interested in this.
Yep.
Right. So I went and coughed up the $30, got the game, and then I started watching that guy more. And I'm like, dude, this guy's fucking hilarious, man. And I've already been streaming for like 2 years. I never even heard of him. I don't watch
that his
popular
caterpillar
streamers.
was fake too. I thought it was a glue-on mustache, and then
I thought so
he-
too. Yeah.
he grows a glorious fucking mustache.
Yeah, he does. Indeed.
And besides that, I'd have to say Sips. That dude's just chill all the time, and he's super nice, and his reaction videos are hilarious. If you haven't ever watched Sips watch things, it's a blast. Especially the it's some kind of a Rickroll, not gonna hit those notes or some shit video. When I watched him watch that, I was laughing until I cried, watching him laugh until he cried. It was great. Love it.
The name.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm obsessed with that guy. That guy's hilarious. Super inspirational guy.
The two-time.
What about a smaller streamer? What's a smaller streamer that you want to throw out there? Tell me a smaller streamer. I'm gonna go follow him right now.
There's a dude who gives it his all the time, and I can't give him enough credit. His name is Chris Freshier. I'll have to post it in chat here. I'll get his link. I'll throw it in your chat.
Yeah.
Because it looks like it's Chris Freshier, but I got it. Let's see. Twitch.com/Chris he's super supportive of other people. He's got the right idea. He's a fun guy. I love everyone in the in my communities, but this dude's just hitting it hard. And I feel bad I haven't watched him much lately because I've been busy with my shit, but that guy is fantastic. He puts a lot of money and time and effort into his stream, and he tries to make it of highest quality, and he's pretty chill, and he's funny to watch. So yeah, I'd give him a shout out any day.
I'm following him right now.
Awesome. Be sure you tell him I sent you too. Anyone who goes there, please. He's a good guy.
I'm gonna catch him next time he goes live, hopefully, and I'll say something.
Nice. Yeah, he's got all these custom animations and it's an art. It's a piece of art. His stream, just like the way it looks and plays, and he's just hilarious. He doesn't give a shit who comes into. He's kind of like a offbeat. I wouldn't say like a Dr. Disrespect kind of guy. He's definitely his own person. He's very vibrant, I would say.
I'm gonna play your stream from yesterday.
Oh yeah, okay, all right.
Stream starting. I like your stream starting page that you've put together there. How'd you put that together?
I bought it.
Okay.
And then I used Adobe Premiere to change the colors from like teal to green.
Okay.
Yep.
Right on. So what is it? What type of software? Like, where'd you buy that from?
God, I'd have to look it up. It's let me look. Let's see. Twitch overlays. I know it if I see it. Was it twitchoverlay.com? Was it? Nope. Was it? No. I'll check my mail. Real quick. It's got to be in there somewhere. It's not my email address. Use another. Why am I in my work profile? Yeah, I'll find it. Wait. I know what it's called. I can just check the folder that it's in. That's even easier. I don't know why I didn't think about that. twitchtemple.com is where I found that. They've got all kinds of stuff that you could buy. It's pretty cheap. I don't use much of it. I really only use their screens and like the panels in my stuff now, like down below my stream and whatnot. Because I've found out that I don't really like a bunch of distracting stuff on my stream anymore, like the overlays, mainly because my computer can't handle it. So, oh, you're watching me dance. I love it. There were some pretty bad ones that got muted because I was doing some old throwback tunes and
Fuck it, who cares? No, you don't get in trouble. So at least as long as you don't get in trouble, no big deal.
Yeah. I was lip singing the entire song of Fergalicious. I don't know why I love that song so much, but guilty pleasure, I guess. It was my ringtone for like 2 years. Yeah, it's a good time. I'm watching you dance now. Actually, watch this. And why can't I clip this? Why is it not letting me clip?
Anyways, yeah. I don't know.
All right, fuck it. I guess I won't clip it then.
Welcome back to the
Thanks, that's great.
It won't let clip, huh?
Nah, it won't let me clip. It's not even in there.
That's weird.
We're gonna go ahead and go with.
Oh, I bet you I know why. I haven't followed you yet.
Dude, use your eyebrows too. I love using my eyebrows, dude. You could tell an epic story with just your eyebrows.
Yeah, you can do the worm with them. Look at this. I'm not doing it too hard now. Just gotta get them all.
I like doing the rock, huh? You do the.
So we've got that going for us. Great. I'm watching myself do my eyebrow worm and then rub my forehead in a delay. It's really weird watching yourself, especially when you're being dumb.
CarbineMonoxide is now following. Thanks, homie.
No problem. I can't believe I haven't followed you yet.
I got a follower.
Woo!
Yeah. So let's see. We got a couple more things here.
Perfect.
This is there's one part that we wanted to touch on. You have something coming up. You have a 24-hour stream for charity. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Yes, I was using Streamlabs for a while, and I kept seeing this thing called extralife.org, and I was like, what the hell is that? So I clicked on it one day, and this is a couple months back, and it was like, oh, you can do a 24-hour stream for charity. And I was like, fuck 24 hours. And then I started reading more about what it is, and extralife.org is a charity that works with the Children's Miracle Network, which is like a bunch of children's hospitals like that across the nation. And I looked into it and I found out that I could do a charity stream and benefit a Children's Miracle Network hospital of my choice. And there's a local one that I've been to several times being a dumb kid. And it's Akron Children's Hospital in Akron, Ohio. And I figured I could probably do this. So I get to basically, I paid $15 for the Platinum membership. All that money goes to charity. It gives me a chance to get a t-shirt, which I'm not really that worried about. But you get the ability to stream and have
Can
all
you
of
put
your
a bow tie
proceeds.
on the shirt?
No, but I could probably staple one to it. I think that'd be okay. I mean, I'll find a way if I have to. I'll wear it. You know what? I'll wear it like those college kids do, where they like put the t-shirt over top of a collared shirt. I think that'll work out pretty nice. And then we'll be able to do the whole bow tie, t-shirt, collar. But yeah, they allow me to stream and give a bunch of proceeds to a hospital, and I feel good about myself, and hopefully people will come by and give money to it. I won't collect any money personally for myself that day. It'll just go to great hospitals that help kids, and kids need help. I mean, I'm kind of an asshole on my stream, but still have what's remaining of a little bit of a heart. So yeah, do something nice. Give money to kids. You have to. Extralife.org, fantastic place. If you haven't checked it out yet, go check it out.
How do you get signed up? You just go there and sign up, or how does that work?
Yeah, let me look. Extra-life.org. You go there, and right at the top, green button says sign up, and right next to it, if you don't want to sign up and you're not a streamer, you can just donate right through there. Let's see. I think there's a page that you could donate in my name, and I don't know what the fuck it is. There it is. There it is. Try each level and clickable. Why the fuck is it not working? I don't know. Let's see. I can probably log in and find it out.
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty cool because they've raised just mountains of money for people. Let's see.
We need to do this for like I don't know. It probably would have been a good time to do it for the the hurricane.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Let's see. Look, right there is my extremely long URL to get in there. I'll be throwing a bit.ly at that, but yeah, they've raised just mountains of money for charities. I know that a streamer named the 8-Bit Drummer, he does a lot of charity for them. You've got people who individually have raised $49,000 just for charity. Where's their? I don't know what their total bring-in is, but it's up there. And they do a lot of stuff with Twitch. They do stuff with Rooster Teeth. The charity hashtag that was going on Twitch for a while, that was them. For every 2,000 bits or 1,000 bits, I believe it was, Twitch gave $2 to extralife.org. They work with Humble Bundle. They do a lot of Humble Bundle deals. And
wait, every $100 they gave $2 to charity?
No, I think 1,000 bits is $10. So out of every $10, they gave $2.
Okay.
If it was hashtag.
Oh yeah, 10,000 bits is $100. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, if it was hashtag with charity, they would do that. So some people would forget and just give money, and I'd feel like an ass. But
yeah,
no one really gives me that much money, so it's not a big deal. They weren't missing out on much. But hopefully that'll change.
When are you doing your 24-hour stream?
November 4th is when the decided date for pretty much everyone who's doing the extralife.org streams. They're
remember the 4th of November?
Exactly. It works out.
Or is it 5th of November?
It's the 5th.
Yeah,
I only know that because that's the dating anniversary for my wife and I. That and obviously V for Vendetta and whatnot. But yeah, it's they're gonna have plenty of people that are streaming on the 4th of November for 24 hours. And you don't have to do a 24-hour stream. You can stream as much as you want. You can just throw it in your panels. Anytime someone donates money through that panel, it'll go to extralife.org to them to divvy out to fantastic hospitals. You can pick the hospital you want, or they'll just take care of it themselves. But I'd suggest it if you haven't done it yet.
Okay. I'm gonna have to. I don't know. I need to research into it. I want to do something more positive. I mean, I don't know. My stream is just. There's so much money that I could generate for good with it.
Yeah.
I don't really try that hard to generate money for myself, but because I don't really need it. I'm just kind of, I don't know. I just want my channel to be bigger. It's not necessarily about money for me.
Yeah.
In the realm of money, I'm pretty good, but I know that I could generate money.
Yeah, and it would go somewhere that you would feel good. Like I did this. Like you could put your name on it and be like, I gave this money to children, or I helped raise money for this cause. Like,
Yeah.
just all around.
I'm just so worried about causes, you know, like you don't know like where that money goes.
Yeah, well, the good thing is you do something like the Children's Miracle Network, you know it's going to like a children's hospitals, and there can't be anything bad about that, right? Kids get hurt, you want them to get fixed up so they can continue.
I don't know, man. If I was gonna set up something to take everyone's money from them, I would totally say that, hey, this helps the kids. You know, like if I was gonna try and like take everyone's money, I would use the kids as the way to get the most money.
Yeah, kid puppies, puppy kids.
But so like, what's your favorite place to donate money to?
I don't know. I don't really donate that much money because I don't have that much money to donate. But when I do, we do a lot of United Way stuff at my work, and I've got a portion of my paycheck that comes out from that and goes to the United Way, which is like a local, like do-good organization.
A local organization.
Yes, yeah. I like to stick local because I could see it happening. Like
right, okay.
And if I could improve my neighborhood, it makes my neighborhood better for my kids. And then they can go out and make neighborhoods better for other kids.
That's the most realistic way you can help the world around you. Yeah. You know, is start with what's right there, and if everyone starts with what's right there, then everywhere is better. You know.
Yeah. I mean, you got to think globally, but you definitely. It's kind of like making small victories. Like you start doing a lot of small stuff locally, and it picks up, and you feel good. That makes you want to do more, and then you can branch out and do bigger stuff.
Like you said earlier, you know, you don't make that much money, or you don't have that much money to give away. Yeah. So you do what you can, and what you can do is help out your immediate community.
Yeah, and you get to see it immediately. You could just feel positive that you're walking around in a better place because you help make it a better place.
I'm just kind of thinking of this right now. I've never thought of it that way before. I've always thought like, you know, if I help, I got to send it somewhere far away, you know, to help somebody who really needs it. Yeah. And I never really thought of, you know, one of the ways that you really can help, and you can know that you're actually helping somebody and not necessarily lining pockets, is just help out something that's a cause for the people in need that are in your area, because there's people in your area that need, you know.
Yeah.
Interesting. I never thought of that way. Just I don't know. I don't know how that thought came to be in my brain, but it just kind of popped in there.
You always see like on TV all the big things, like you got to donate to the hungry kids and stuff like that.
I remember growing up and seeing it for 6 cents a day, and then they show like these kids are like,
yeah, they got like flies crawling all over them and stuff, and
you know, and they got puppy dog eyes and everything. It's like, oh man, dude, I could totally give that kid 6 cents a day. And there's this like old guy, right? And then you're like, fuck you, motherfucker, dude. How, like my 6 cents a day is going to you, plus a ton of other people.
Yep. Well, yeah, you do it locally, and you could just see your money getting put to use in a positive way, and you have more visibility of it. And after that, I mean, you could do larger stuff and do a lot of research and make sure it's pretty legit. But then you get stuff like Wounded Warrior Project, and you find out that turned out to be a pretty bad organization after a while, and you know. And I'm not saying the Wounded Warrior Project's bad, but there was a lot of scandal involved in that, and they're taking expensive trips and whatnot.
I've heard good things. Heard good things about Doctors Without Borders. What do you think about them?
Never heard of it. Never heard of it.
Never heard of Doctors Without Borders? Okay.
I don't read too much news or have TV. So
okay.
I try and stay as neutral on everything as possible, so I don't get that much outside perspective on things anymore. I'm trying to wall myself in. But oh my God, what is going on? What videos do you have of me playing? I just see me.
It's your last stream, yo.
Yeah, I don't remember doing any of that. I just look angry.
Maybe you should watch your streams back a little bit more often.
Yeah, I should.
It's hard sometimes. It's hard to skip through. It's like, oh, dude, I don't want to look at that anymore. Just stop. It's over. Like, it happened. I'll just worry about tonight.
In the beginning, you like watch your streams. If you're someone like me, like I'm not used to hearing myself, so you're like, God, whose voice is that, and why does it sound so bad? And then you get used to it after a while. Like I've watched a lot of my streams over and over and over, and you get used to it. But like that was last night, so I'm not gonna watch.
Not gonna lie, dude. The bow tie and the voice would have never guessed that you're a fucking infantryman. But I know, when you say that you are, really not surprised. When you told me, not surprised one bit, not at all. Totally, I was like, okay, yeah. I took one look at it. I'm like, okay, yeah, that guy could take care of business.
I try. We didn't. I mean, it's war. You go over and you expect a lot of things to happen, and they don't. But you know, yeah.
Yeah, but you could put, you know, a whole bunch of weight on your back and carry you know, a weapon and ammo and armor and all that kind of stuff and live in the desert for 9 months, can't you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, you could do that. That's what I'm talking about.
Radio telephone operator, so I get to carry extra weight too. I get to carry all of my shit plus radio and batteries. So
right on.
Good times, heavy shit, up and down mountains.
On my last day in Iraq, my my VC or the CC convoy commander, which was my he was the acting section chief. I was artillery. I was 0811 in the Marines, and so it's artillery, the 777s and M1908s. And we only had one gun operating, and the other 5 were shut down, and they just made us do patrols and shit like that, right? And on our last day, our convoy commander was like, "Hey, who has not got to shoot their weapon?" And then, like, most of us like put our hands up in the air, like, we didn't get to shoot. And he's like, "All right, everyone, park the, you know, everyone get out." And he, like, we went out on a mission, right? But we're like almost done, and there's no one around. He's like, we
Start
created
shooting the fucking everything.
No, we didn't do anything like that. He set up. He's like, "All right, everyone, here's a firing line." We set up a firing line and everything, right? And had AOs and everything, and I don't know. We just sat there, and he's like, "All right, fire!" And then I just killed a bush. That was great, man. Shot the fuck out of that bush.
Fuck that bush.
Yeah. And I was like, "Fuck, I hate this place." And I'm just like, blah blah, and I fucking took out, and you know, he's like, "All right, fire!" And I'm just like, brah, brah. He's just doing 3-round burst. Never got the fire 3-round burst before, so I'm like, "Fuck it, dude." Like, this is one of those times where, I mean, it's a corporal that's in charge of all this shit. Right? No one's here. Like, and
no one gives a fuck either.
We're miles away from the fob, so okay. And I just emptied my mag and put in the next one. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do a tactical, right? So I'm like, yeah. And then I'm like, yeah. And then
just living out all your wildest fantasies in that last
shot
little
all
bit.
my ammo.
Yep.
And I was like, all right. And then the next day we were gone.
See, it would have been less fun if, like, yeah, we were black on ammo, and then that's when you get hit.
Oh, we had plenty of ammo in the trucks. We would have been good. Yeah. But yeah, there was a firefight. I wasn't involved in it, but it was one of the convoys that people in my unit did, and it was at night. And there was like some dude far away on a hill that was shooting with an AK, took a couple pop shots or something, and then the convoy commander got permission to open fire on that guy. So everyone shot everything they had
Deathclaw
in the dark. Yeah, everyone's just like, in this machine guns. Everyone's like, you know, like, and then we have this big giant staff sergeant Foster, big giant motherfucker, right? From like Missouri or something, and he's really fucking smart. He's actually one of the smartest Marines I ever met. A huge hard ass, but anyways, really smart dude. And then he's like, he has a little M4 because he's one of the higher guys, right? So he gets the M4, and he has this little M4, and he's just like, right? And then he's like, hey, he grabs the all the gunners have M16s, you know, next to their gun. So he takes the other guy's M16. So he's just like, you know, just up this hill, and we never found anybody, never hit anybody. Everyone shot all this fucking ammo, got it out of their system, and that was our firefight.
Yeah, it was a good time. I bet you it was fun though. Like,
and I wasn't there. I'm just telling the story from them. But it's funny. There's a few guys that come back and they say all these Taliban they fucking shot up and stuff, and it's like, I killed a bush.
50 men.
I slayed that bush, man.
Yeah, fuck that bush.
Confirmed kill with that bush.
Technically, it was alive at one point, right?
Yep.
Probably not anymore. It's pretty much dead now.
I appreciate you taking the time to do this show with me tonight. I
appreciate you having me. It's been a blast. I had a good time, man.
This is what I love most about Twitch. I love meeting other people that do this stuff. You know, like we're doing all our mic check and audio check and everything, and I love doing this because everyone has their shit together. You have your shit together. Yep. It's really setting up these podcasts are so smooth because I don't have to walk you through how to download and install Skype, how to, you know, this, that, and the other. It's really nice. Yeah. So this is episode 3. I'm gonna end it here. Before we shut the showdown for the night, which I will be going back online after this, just to let everybody know. I'm sure Carbine Monoxide is going to go live too. I don't know.
No, I'm off tonight, and I've got a 5K I'm running tomorrow, so I won't be on tomorrow. So my next stream will be on Sunday for my birthday stream.
I'll be there. I've got you dinged. You'll go right to my watch, man.
Perfect. Fantastic.
But before we go, I do want to say youtube.com/Carbine Monoxide. All right, CARBINE.
I don't think that's me.
You're not Carbine Monoxide on YouTube?
Did I get one? Because I didn't have a URL. I'm not on there. Don't steal my URL, you fuckers. I know it. I don't have enough subscribers on YouTube to get a URL, so don't take it.
All right.
People are gonna steal it now. Look at them. Yeah, it's cool. I don't get on YouTube that much. But
twitch.tv/Carbine Monoxide, twitter.com/Carbine Monoxide, and facebook.com/Carbine Monoxide. The YouTube will be there soon. I will fight whoever takes Carbine Monoxide's YouTube.
If they do, they're not going to get much of a following. I mean, no one's going to watch. They're going to be like, oh, God, that fucking guy from Twitch. No, I'm good.
Maybe you can just be Carbmon on YouTube.
Yeah, I could do that, or just find where that person lives. I can't threaten people on Twitch. I think it's against the rules. It's not my channel. I do what I want, right?
I will find them, and I will make them hand it over.
Yeah, hugs. I will hug them until they give it to me. Wait, that sounds pretty not what I'm looking for as well. But yeah. Take it if you want. I challenge you. Get 100 subscribers faster than me. It's really easy. You just got to try. So
I'm really impressed with how fast you're growing. I will be watching. I am going to be part of the carbon monoxide ride from this point forward, dude. So
I appreciate it. Thanks. I look forward to having you, and I look forward to watching your shows.
You're doing a fantastic job. You're growing faster and organically than most people do. Than most people. You know, I don't say that lightly. I mean it. Like most people, you're doing really good. Very impressive. I don't have a whole lot of room to talk. I'm not much bigger than you are. But I don't know. I like what I see. You're doing this faster than I did when I first started out. So
I appreciate it. That's very encouraging.
Let's see you like blow way past me and others and just keep doing your thing, dude. And please never take off that bow tie. I love that rule.
It's never going to come off, ever. I sleep with it. When the bow tie's on, I'm Carbine Monoxide. Outside of that, different person. It wouldn't be the same person. So,
cheers, mate.
But thank you. I appreciate it. Have a great night.
Everyone else, have a good night. Thank you for showing up. And we will be having episode 4 of the Game Rebellion soon. I don't have an exact date, but I'm shooting for within 2 weeks. All right?
Awesome.
So tune in for that. Stay tuned. If you have not liked and subscribed on YouTube, please do that. On Twitch, hit the little follow button. That'd be great. Hit the little bell so you know when I go live, and we can have a good time. All right, everyone have a good night. Thank you again, and stay tuned to next time.